It's Versus. This is episode 69, dudes. I'm JWMaher. That's Will Cohen. I have good news and I have bad news. Good news is we've made it to the second page of results when you sort ITN horror movies by release date on Letterboxd. The bad news is I thought we were done with all these clown movies because we did Clown Motel, Clown Doll. But Will, I hope you're down to clown.
You know, I am always down to clown, John. You know this. Like we've been friends for a long time now. So you know I'm always down to clown. The problem is that ITN distribution is always down to clown too.
Yeah.
And when they're down to clown, the clownery is always pretty shit. And it's very appropriate I use the word clownery because guess what film we're watching?
Oh, is it Clownery?
In 1864, Peter Witch and Cato Cooper.
Emma, no worries. Edison?
Just fuck. Just fuck this fucking movie.
So John, I have a question first of all.
Yeah.
So I know they ripped off one of my favorite films. I know they ripped off your favorite film, or at least one of your favorite films.
A film I like a lot, yes.
How the fuck are they getting away with this? Like, look, if you're going to rip off, if you're going to rip off a classic movie or a very well respected movie, can you at least do it respectfully?
No, they're not going to do that. I honestly, my take is that they didn't know they were ripping off movies. I think that's my take of this. Because there's a bunch of movies that it's like there's like themes that it's eerily similar to. There's things that feel directly lifted, but I can't even give them the credit of watching the movies that they're lifting. I can't even give them that credit. It doesn't feel like that. Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like a part of me, like I guess maybe I'm giving them too much credit in the realm that I do believe they did watch these, but I maybe am not. You know, where I think that my line is getting crossed here though is that they had the balls to think that they could do it better. And that's where, like that, because that's how this is coming across to me is that, oh, well, what if we did this, and if we combine them, it's going to be great.
All right. I'm going to take that. Okay, let's assume the best case scenario for them being connoisseurs of the film. We'll point out the movies that they ripped off. I just want to point out like my two things that I would fix if I gave a shit enough to fix. One would be, listen, this movie clearly isn't set in America because the license plates are the big flat rectangular ones on the cars. So it could be anywhere, but they're speaking English. And 90% of the actors in this movie talk like David Harbour in Thunderbolts. It's that accent.
Are you insane? I told him this time you're willing to do anything. See this as a second chance.
It's that accent. Like, and it's like, just film the fucking movie in Russian. I'm cool. Film it in Russian. It's okay. I can read subtitles. But everybody, and like, they're not like, they never like lean into the fact that these people are like first generation immigrants to whatever country this thing takes place in. That's never mentioned. Everyone just has a former Soviet bloc accent.
I don't get what you see there.
Our main character, this is her 21st birthday.
Yeah.
But it feels like she is in a high school.
Students of Italian cinema, please, can you come with me?
Right. Like that scene is weird.
The
We're only in the school the one time.
The entire dynamics with all the girls is very high school, if not junior high. And somehow all these girls is being college.
Yeah, that professor lets them get away with some shit in that class. Like, that professor doesn't give a fuck.
Tina, cut it out!
It's not she who's an expert in cuts.
Sure.
The second thing is this movie's like incredibly like juvenile horny. It's like every scene, some person is doing like weird guy who hangs out at sex shop type shit. Like, not even just like, oh, I heard you like to get spanked type shit. It's like everyone is like oh, you heard about fucking Bill? He fucks plants. Like, everyone is somebody like that. It's like, I don't know one person like that, but every character in this movie has like sex dolls or they're hiring dominatrixes or like, it's weird. Like, you can't go through one scene in this movie without somebody doing some depraved shit. And it's not even like the movie's like a Serbian film level graphic. It's presented in the most PG-13 fashion. So it's like, why the fuck did you bother? You know?
Well, so like let's finally get into like the meat and potatoes of this movie, because like, granted, if you wondered why we were like talking shit about this thing for nearly 10 minutes long, is because this movie being like 80 minutes long only has about 10 minutes worth of plot. But so our main character, the reason why she doesn't celebrate her birthday is because she caught her dad making one of the two clowns that she got for her birthday, for I believe it's her 11th birthday, if my memory serves.
And what a shitty birthday. Like, nobody showed up except for one person. So it's her and her friend. And then the dad and mom hired
cousin. I thought the guy was her cousin.
Sure, it's her cousin. Who gives a fuck? And then the dad hires two clowns to entertain these two children.
Charlie and Buster.
Hi, Charlie.
Hi, Buster.
Remember that?
I wish I didn't remember that.
I remember
Charlie
their
and
name.
Buster.
The girl's name is Emma, and the cousin's name is like Bobby, I think.
Yeah.
And then, so they do their whole thing. They do like the shittiest clown show you'd ever want it. I mean, I don't know how much they were paid, but they did not earn it. And then suddenly, at the end, the dad just unilaterally decides, I'm going to make this clown blow me at gunpoint.
Shut up, you little faggot. Or make a fucking of you. What do you want? I want you to entertain my baby or jerk me off quick.
Like, out of nowhere. And this must have been his plan the entire time. But what the fuck?
The mom is like, the mom has to like run an errand or something like that.
You stay with your father for a little while, okay?
Mom, you promised me.
It's just me, you, and Bobby. We'll have fun, Emma.
And so he's like, okay, well, after the show, I'm going to, and as he puts it, make this guy play with my baby arm. which watching the guys, watching the guys like ministrations, I can absolutely tell this guy.
The mom had that errand. What was plan B? Was plan B just let these guys go home and not getting a blowjob? I don't know.
He's not even blowing him. He's like getting like the saddest hand job that I've ever seen. And then, Buster, which really, this is how you know that the writers didn't understand the job, because if you're going to have one of the clowns masturbate you, you have Buster do it. Because that's funnier than hell.
Yeah.
But Buster, before Buster gets nut busted on him, Buster and Emma come, and apparently that's when shit goes awry, because he goes, "Oh wow, you caught me!" Boom.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, the other clown.
Charlie gets another shot in the head.
Yeah. The other clown walks in the room. The dad kills both of them, but in the present day, the movie starts. The cold open is Bobby, and I guess he's so distraught with PTSD that he like lubes up clown sex dolls and just has sex with them. Like, that's how the movie starts.
And let's not bury the lead. He's having sex with it to cat videos.
Yes.
Which, I wasn't exactly like fully awake when I saw this. Like, I wasn't like, I had, like alcohol was involved earlier in the night when I watched this, but I was reasonably sober when I watched this. And I thought that the alcohol somehow looped back into my bloodstream because I thought I was hallucinating this movie. No, this is exactly how the movie is.
And then basically, I mean, there is not much to talk about.
No.
No. Every other character besides Emma, like these clowns, like they're like ghouls now, I guess, because they're not zombies. They're like demons, right? Show up and kill every other character. And like, I don't know if these people are her friends or just people that are in the wrong place at the wrong time, because the girls treat her like shit. They die. Her dad comes back into her life. Him and a prostitute he has dies. The guys she likes and some other girl die. Everyone just fucking dies.
And some of them are just like the standard, like, okay, bag over the head, this person's gonna get strangled. But then some of them are just like, the way her dad dies, I believe, is like the most deviant fucking shit humanly possible. Like ball gag in the mouth and just like fucking like throttled to death, essentially. Like, it's just like,
yeah, they go back and forth. There's a scene where like there's a girl and like they take her high heels and they gouge her eyes out, but then some people are just stabbed. It's like pick a lane.
Yeah, no, they like, again, like had this like leaned full into It territory where like all the kills got like a little more unique as it went along, I would have been kind of down for that. But unfortunately, again, when ITN is down to clown, they don't know how to clown. Yeah. And it's just the weirdest thing humanly possible.
And Will kind of alluded to like this movie ripping off a movie that I really like, because the ending of the movie, it is the ending to High Tension. It's High Tension. It's the ending to High Tension, because we find out that all the clowns didn't really exist. Emma was the clowns the whole time. Which doesn't make any fucking sense.
And then they take it a step further. Not only do they make this High Tension, they make this Get Out. Because you actually because you then you see like after you see all these people die and her best friend, like gets stabbed because she's now like fully into clown mode. She's like dressing herself up in in like full clown makeup and wig and everything like that. But then you see like inside of her head, and she is being like held down by the two clowns as she is like watching herself through her eyes at the mirror, crying. And it's like, that's some get out.
Crying into the makeup. She's in the sunken place.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, guys, ITN, you have like fucked with like so many good films, but how dare you try and rip off Jordan, Jordan Peele? How the fuck dare you? Like, why do you think you can do this?
I hold that it might be an accident, but you're probably right.
No, there's no way this was an accident. This was like 3 years after the fact. No, this was no fucking accident.
Maybe Get Out did not reach Ukraine yet at that point in time. The Get Out had not had its Ukrainian debut. But regardless, that's it. Like, I'll include a bunch of clips. Just you'll see. Its movie is not. We're not even exaggerating. It's fucking ridiculous. But anyway, we got places to be. Ah, man, I watched it. This movie I feel bad. Like it feels like maybe this is like one of those movies where like, is this what happens like before the bad part of human trafficking starts? Like this is the good part of human trafficking. Then these girls go to work in the brothel. I don't know. One videotape. Will?
Whenever I watch a movie like this, and it makes me feel like I'm pistol whipping a paraplegic because, half the times these people don't have the skill set or mindset to understand that they are making a shit movie. I'm not sure. Like, maybe I'm pistol whipping a paraplegic, but that paraplegic was talking some real bad shit about my cats, and therefore they have to die. One videotape. I'm sorry, one videotape. There we go.
Yeah, one. That'll do it. If you made it this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Will, John, what are you doing next week? Glad you asked. The next movie would have been Return of the Tooth Fairy, but we covered that already. So what came after that? Well, it's a movie called The Trees Have Eyes. That's what we're going to watch. We're watching The Trees Have Eyes. I have no...
Oh, great. So basically we're watching them, try and do the two towers. Fucking awesome.
Maybe, or maybe it's just the hills have eyes in a forest. I have no idea. We'll find out next week. But hey, go to the Facebook group at Why We Love Horror. Go to the Letterboxd challenge at that website. We appreciate all that. The schedule is the same. Sundays, Why We Love Horror TV. We do TV shows. Mondays versus you're watching it. Tuesday, my daughter might do a video. It might get 100,000 views. I have no idea. Why Liv Loves Horror will be on Tuesdays. Whenever she feels like it. She's a star. Wednesday, Aaron Unwinds. Thursday, the Why We Love Horror Letterboxd Challenge watch along show, and every Friday, 2 episodes at least of Why We Love Horror Trivia. Until next time, I'm JWMaher. That's Will Cohen. We'll see you next time on Versus.